Hello students, and welcome to the lecture on Marketing Research and Global Business Decisions. After this lecture, we will be able to learn the following objectives. Understand global marketing research. Discuss scope of research in the market. Describe global marketing research process. Explain international product life cycle. Discuss new product development in the global market. Let's start with the introduction of marketing research and global business decisions. Marketing research is the function that links the consumer, customer, and public to the marketer through information. Information is used to identify and define marketing opportunities and problems, generate, refine, and evaluate marketing actions, monitor marketing performance, and improve understanding of marketing as a process. Marketing research is systematic problem analysis, model building, and fact-finding for the purpose of important decision-making and control in the marketing of goods and services. Marketing research is a well-planned, systematic process, which implies that it needs planning at all the stages. It uses scientific method. It is an objective process as it attempts to provide accurate, authentic information. Marketing research is sometimes defined as the application of scientific method in the solution of marketing problems. Marketing research plays a very significant role in identifying the needs of customers and meeting them in the best possible way. The main task of marketing research is systematic gathering and analysis of information. It is essential to clarify the relationship and difference between marketing research and marketing information system, or MIS. Whatever information is generated by marketing research from internal sources, external sources, marketing intelligence agencies form a part of MIS. MIS is a set of formalized procedures for generating, analyzing, storing, and distributing information to marketing decision makers on an ongoing basis. While marketing research is done with a specific purpose in mind, with information being generated when it is conducted, MIS information is generated continuously. MIS is a continuous entity, while marketing research is an ad hoc system. Let us now discuss global marketing research. Changes in the global environment are presenting organizations with both new opportunities and challenges. Rapid advancements in technology, increasing international trade and investment, growing wealth and affluence across the globe, and a convergence of consumer tastes and preferences are compelling businesses to expand their globalization strategies and tactics. In essence, the global economy is forcing organizations to adapt to a new international order. The process of international marketing research has a lot in common with its domestic counterpart, namely the familiar steps of problem definition, methodology design, fieldwork, and final report and recommendations. The major differences between the two involve disparities that spring from political, legal, economic, social, and cultural differences across countries, and the problem of comparability of research results. Importance of international marketing research. Market research is the vital link between the organization and its customers. The objective of sound market research is to interpret consumer behavior and translate the perspective of key customers into actionable marketing strategies. Without this open dialogue with customers, companies are unable to keep in touch with vital consumer behavior trends and the many influences that affect the customers of an organization. As more organizations pursue global business strategies, they will require and demand international sources of market information. In order to compete effectively in the 21st century, these businesses will need specialized, targeted information about buyers in dispersed international markets. Connell argues that in business-to-business markets, there is ample justification for conducting international market research in support of the design, execution, and interpretation of a wide variety of global marketing strategies. Research tactics routinely used in the United States are much more problematic when deployed in developing foreign markets. Global Market Research Framework. Through the use of marketing research practices, international product and service providers can develop the most effective international marketing strategies that will lead to sustainable competitive advantage. Market research process within the context of the four familiar stages of the domestic research process are setting objectives, designing methodology, collecting data, and reporting findings. The four traditional stages of the market research process are shown providing the larger context for cross-cultural market research. Although these stages are not unique to the international setting, they provide the backdrop which highlights the potential challenges posed by international research designs. For example, information requirements at the corporate, regional, and local levels will likely vary widely between different countries. Tactical decisions that may help the product or service in one country may not fit within the broader strategic goals of the organization. Similarly, examining the data and collecting secondary data may be much more difficult in some countries, depending on the state of the market research infrastructure present. Challenges of conducting global marketing research. Due to the complexities of conducting and managing market research projects across national boundaries, many factors exist that, if not adequately addressed, can negatively impact project management and, consequently, project deliverables. These factors can impact any, and for that matter, all of the traditional market research. Cultural challenges. Conducting market research in an international market requires a great deal of new learning. From a managerial perspective, this includes a more comprehensive understanding of native culture. Cultural elements such as social institutions, gender roles, language, religion, aesthetics, education, and time orientation are closely intertwined with national culture and have a major impact on the acceptability and adoption of new products and services. Native interviewers. To facilitate the already complicated communication process, using native interviewers for international research projects allows multinational clients to exert a form of quality control. Moreover, it is a matter of courtesy that the local respondents should be able to speak with interviewers in their own language. Market research infrastructure. Media availability, internet penetration, quality control, and the overall market research infrastructure significantly impacts the success of international research projects. Where little or no media exists, these options are no longer open to international researchers. Currency fluctuations. Doing business around the world always involves the risk of changes in a particular country's currency. Market research firms are also impacted by these fluctuations because of the numerous field services that are usually hired to complete a research assignment. To finish a given project, several countries might be involved. Now we will study the scope of research in global market. The scope of marketing research is very wide and comprehensive. It includes product research. Product means the goods and services which are sold to the consumers. It includes consumer products and industrial products. Product research studies the individual product. It studies the making and marketing of the product. It studies the color, size, shape, quality, packaging, brand name, and price of the product. Consumer research. Consumer is the person who purchases the goods and services. The consumer is the king in the market. Consumer research studies consumer behavior. It studies the consumer's needs, wants, likes, dislikes, attitude, age, sex, income, location, buying motives, etc. This data is used to take decisions about the product, its price, place, and promotion. Packaging research. Packaging research is a part of product research. It studies the package of the product. It improves the quality of the package. It makes the package more attractive. It makes the package more convenient for the consumers. It reduces the cost of packaging, and it selects a suitable method for packaging. It also selects suitable packaging material. Pricing research. Pricing research studies the pricing of the product. It selects a suitable method of pricing. It fixes the price for the product. It compares the company's price with the competitor's price. It also fixes the discount and commission which are given to middlemen. It studies the market price trends. It also studies the future price trends. Advertising research. Advertising research studies the advertising of the product. It fixes the advertising objectives. It also fixes the advertising budget. It decides about the advertising message, layout, copy, slogan, headline, etc. It selects a suitable media for advertising. It also evaluates the effectiveness of advertising and other sales promotion techniques. Motivation research. Motivation research studies consumers' buying motives. It studies those factors that motivate consumers to buy a product. It mainly finds out why the consumers buy the product. It also finds out the causes of consumer behavior in the market. Market research. Market research studies the markets, market competition, market trends, etc. It also does sales forecasting. It eliminates the demand for new products. It fixes the sales territories and sales quotas. Let's now understand the global marketing research process. It is helpful to think of marketing research as a process or as a series of activities that must be performed. Marketing researchers must make decisions at each of the stages in the research process. Marketing researchers must make decisions about the objectives of the research project, the specific data collection techniques and procedures that will be used, the research instruments, and the manner in which information is to be collected, the sampling procedures, the data analysis techniques, and the way in which the results from the project will be communicated to marketing managers and decision makers. A generic model of the marketing research process is: define the problem, identify management objectives, develop research objectives, decide on the data collection techniques and procedures. Define the problem. The marketing research process begins with defining the problem. Before beginning any research project, it is very important that researchers properly define the problem and clearly distinguish the problem from the observable symptoms of the problem. Marketing research is conducted to gather information to solve problems, not to solve symptoms. Identify management objectives. While these outcomes can be measured, they do not tell the researcher what to measure and how to measure it. Managerial objectives are often stated in terms of changing observable symptoms, such as increasing sales. Alternatively, research objectives must be related to measuring and identifying the underlying problems, such as consumers' perceptions of price, consumers' awareness of advertising, consumers' perceptions of brand image, or consumers' perceptions of product positioning that are the potential causes of the observable symptoms. Develop research objectives. Researchers must determine exactly what they are going to measure and how they will measure it. In most cases, this is the most difficult stage in the research process. Decide on the data collection techniques and procedures. After researchers and managers have agreed on the objectives of the research project, researchers must decide on the appropriate data collection techniques and procedures. In the production development at the firm, that has a priority in realizing a product. There are 3 phases which correspond to 3 types of strategies in the international production and commercial domain. The phase of the new product, when the firm has the absolute advantage in realizing the product, or a new product which is requested a lot on the external market, even if the production costs and of course the prices are relatively high. So the firm produces and markets the respective product under its name and on its expenses. The maturity period, meaning a development of the production within the respective firm and gradually dissemination of technology to third competitive firms in accordance with the respective firm. New product. The IPLC begins when a company in a developed country wants to exploit a technological breakthrough by launching a new, innovative product on its home market. Export to other industrial countries may occur at the end of this stage. That allows the innovator to increase revenue and increase the downward descent of the product's experience curve. Did you know, with international marketing, a company can go into countries with very little education and marketing efforts? However, there are many cultural differences that should be considered. New product development, or NPD, is the term used to describe the complete process of bringing a new product or service to market. There are 2 parallel paths involved in the NPD process. One involves the idea generation, product design, and detail engineering. The other involves market research and marketing analysis. Companies typically see new product development as the first stage in generating and commercializing new products within the overall strategic process of product lifecycle management used to maintain or grow their market share. Categories of new products. New to the world products. New products that create an entirely new market. New product lines. New products that allow a company to enter into an established market for the first time. Issues in new product development. The companies need the development of original products, product improvements, product modifications, and new brands on a consistent basis to survive competition, but most new products fail. New product failure. Nearly 80% of new packaged consumer goods and line extensions fail. Nearly 33% of new industrial products fail at launch. New successful products are unique, superior products, higher quality, new features, and offer higher value, have well-defined concept. By carefully defining and assessing the target markets, product requirements, and benefits. To remain successful, companies must continuously develop new products, but the odds weigh heavily against success. The solution lies in strong new product planning. Successful new products are the ones that have relative advantage, have compatibility with other technology and distribution systems, allow trialability and divisibility for buyers to try and learn, can be judged through observation. The new product development process. Successful new product development process consists of idea generation, systematic search for new product ideas, internal sources, customers, competitors, distributors, suppliers, and others. Idea screening, to spot good ideas and drop poor ones. Is the product truly useful to consumers and society? Availability of market. Does it mesh well with the company's objectives and strategies? Do we have the people, skills, and resources to make it succeed? Does it deliver more value to customers than competing products? Is it easy to advertise and distribute? Availability of technology. Availability of raw materials. Risk exposure, profitability, cost benefit, government priority, any other factor, critical success factor, concept development and testing. Product concept is a detailed version of the new product idea stated in meaningful consumer terms. Concept development, a new product idea is developed into alternative product concepts. Concept testing calls for testing new product concepts with groups of target customers. Marketing strategy development. Describe target market. Planned product positioning. Planned sales, market share, and profit goals for the first few years. Now in the end, let us summarize what we have learned in this lecture. A marketing research project is complete only after the results from the research are communicated to decision makers. Marketing research is a well-planned, systematic process which implies that it needs planning at all stages. The process of international marketing research shares many commonalities with its domestic counterpart. Conducting market research in an international market requires a great deal of new learning. Finally, distribution research studies the channel of distribution. It selects a suitable channel for the product.